Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Sorry, I was late posting this. I thought I'd already posted this one, and I'd forgotten to post it. Forgot to do the video, so I got another one waiting to go. This is from my number 1385 from May 3rd. This is one that came in all at once. Behold, the Maker of heaven and earth, that is God, far beyond its coming rebirth. So basically, asking you to think God and see God, imagine God, Creator, far beyond, far before creation of heaven and earth, the creation of earth, far beyond its coming rebirth, which is just beginning the process of remodeling, cleansing of the world. So think of way, 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 way back before all that, before the time of time's making. Think back before the time. Imagine before the actual moment where he created time. Upon the first of universal breaking, upon the time when he created the universe, which suddenly expanded. So that's what you. This is the moment we're talking about. My God stood forth amongst the stars. The speaker is an angel. My God stood forth amongst the stars. Imagine all the stars suddenly created, standing out there amongst them. He's existing amongst them everywhere. Planning, seeding for canopic jars. He was planning and seeding for the creating the elements, moving them about, causing them to come up together, coalesce. What we needed for the canopic jars, which would be the worlds, and then the beings on the worlds, one of them being us. Elements of nature to be needed. After to man, the earth would be deeded. So he's gathering, planning, seeding elements that would be needed. Nature, after the creation of earth, would be needed for man to exist on this world to which he was deeded, he was given. At that time, he came upon a star corrupted. Final design been disrupted. I mentioned this before. Let's start speaking about the devil. Came upon a star that was corrupted. The devil was created from a star. The star was corrupted. I was saying, explaining that the final design of it had been disrupted. It's like a birth defect. This happened to occur naturally. He took upon self its completion, knowing full well its deletion. So he took upon himself to complete the star, knowing full well that he would delete it from heaven. So knowing full well its deletion from heaven's domain, future tense, in the future, in which to bring about much suspense. They pre-knew all of this would occur. That the devil would do what he did, that Adam and Eve would do what they did or failed to do. He foreknows everything. Now the speaker goes on to say about themselves, stood upon shores many a time, calling out to rhythm and rhyme, calling out to the words of heaven. Why the reason for so much discord? For time at hand could not afford to waste a breath for hate and anguish, more be spent upon evil to vanquish. So many a time he stood upon shores, the speaker, calling out to the rhythm and rhyme, out to God, his word. Why the reason for so much discord in this world? For the time that's left, that's now, at that moment and now, cannot afford to waste time, to waste a breath on hate and anguish, when it must be spent upon the evil to vanquish it. Fight evil. Our brothers and sisters, O heavenly descent, brothers and sisters of heavenly descent, fought o'er wars, over, apostrophe er, over, fought o'er wars, so much full of discontent. So it's telling us about brothers and sisters of heavenly descent have fought many wars that were so full of much discontent. Wives, children, victims, all, every war, disaster to befall. wives and children, all victims. Every war, disaster befalls. By the seeds of misconception, a metaphorical statement. By the seeds of misconception, these give birth to everything. So give birth to misconception. Metaphorically speaking, by the seeds of misconception came forth all manner of deception. By as time can ill afford, I and others all look toward. So by as time can ill afford, can't afford to waste time, the time that's left. I and others all look toward horizon, physical horizon, but the time horizon, amassing in our perception. Loved ones all, O heavenly perception, so looking toward the horizon that's massing in their perception, seeing all the loved ones who are in heaven. Brothers and sisters, do not despair. To us, the physical plane, what awaits beyond compare. 'Tis but a thing to just believe. Faith be born, you shall receive. Again, faith or belief gives birth to faith, not vice versa. You believe, and your faith will be born and will grow. But the more you have faith and you believe, people have it backwards. So they can't understand, they can't grow in the spirit. This is when they have faith. Faith is belief, is the belief is what is unseen and unheard. Belief gives birth to, you have to believe with all your heart and soul, every ounce of your being. Then your faith comes about and grows stronger. It doesn't work the other way. You're limited. Ask a thing, 'tis but lies within. So ask a thing, but 'tis but lies within your sacred heart. You can't hide nothing from him. Your heart of hearts. Ask a thing, but 'tis lies within your heart of hearts. It's always been in there. Truth be told, truth there be. The truth is told from God. The truth there is in your sacred heart, your heart of hearts. Ask the right question. All there is was given for free. Behold the justice, laws of God, and you'll receive his loving nod. Wonderful, wonderful, beautiful message. Again, it mentions the devil was what of a corrupted star. The Lord went ahead and finished it, even knowing that he would become what he was, what he became, and be kicked out of heaven. He foreknew all this stuff. He foreknows everything. Everything. It's right there in the Bible, right there in Psalms. Seek and you'll find God's word, God's truth. Ask for understanding, and you'll receive it. Knock. It's an awareness, discernment. Just enter into heaven, and the door will be open to you. If you don't, then you're never going to grow in spirit. So I hope that helps with the understanding of it. As always, peace, Christ, God bless.